Welcome back. Countdown time. And today we're going from 190 to 181. And this is my I Wish It Was Friday shirt, which that story checks out. So I don't have any old pictures of myself around. I don't consider myself to be sentimental or anything. So yesterday my mother gave my wife some pictures, and I found this one striking because I remember when this picture was taken, and it was in January, and it was really warm. It was about 15 degrees Celsius here, and so one of my roommates and we were like, well, we'll go down to the Vedder River, which is the Chilliwack River, and then goes underneath the bridge and becomes the Vedder. So we were at the Vedder River, and I had a picture taken where I'm looking off towards the sun or whatever, and this is from 1990. I want to say 95. So that's what, 26 years ago, and that's proof that I've been wearing jerseys for a long time, and I've been mixing teams for a long time. The difference really is the hat, because I had hair. I had a lot of hair. I don't anymore. Although I had already come to grips with, at that point in time in my life, the fact that my hair was not going to last very long, and enjoy it while I had it. So, there's some blonde highlights in that because I was doing my best to lighten it because it was during a relatively nice time of year, and I would, I used sun in. So basically I would fry my hair every year. All right, with that little tidbit aside, and just proof that I've been wearing jerseys for a very long time, this Florida jersey, oddly enough, I had until it's disappeared, so I had to replace it. This jersey is somewhere. I'll find it at some point, but it just shows too that I never got rid of them. And I did get that the first year they were around, because if that's 95, they came into the league 93, 94. And I know I didn't take that picture the first time I wore it. So, there you go. A little bit of a trip down memory lane before we get into number 190. Number 190, the Henderson Silver Knights, the white version. Love this jersey. Love the silver. The leafing on that, of course, which is like Vegas, what Vegas wears. Very nice shirt. Love that the shape of the H on there and all of that. And CCM on the back. The Vegas Golden Knights jersey, of course, on the sleeve or on the shoulders. And I love the fact that Vegas's farm team now is right close to them. Since the Golden Knights were brought into the league, really, in all honesty, the amount of interest in hockey in Nevada and in that area of Nevada has been huge. So really glad to see that they now have the Henderson Silver Knights they can go to as well, and it's a little bit cheaper than going to a Vegas game. And if you can't go to the Vegas game, you can go to Henderson. Abbotsford's going to have that with the Canucks here too. So yeah, number 190. Number 189, the Thrashers. Oh, and of course the AHL jerseys I get from the AHL store. That one I got from the AHL store. I was going to wait for Henderson jerseys until we did our Vegas trip in December, but now I'm not sure whether or not that's happening, so I got the Henderson jerseys while I could. Because sometimes on the AHL site they sell out. Now, Atlanta. This white Atlanta jersey, CCM. This is a fantastic jersey. Really like the striping on it, the design of it. It's different. It's very, very different than other jerseys. See, you've got wings here. See that? See the wings? Both sides have the wouldn't make sense to have the wing on one side, not the other. Although the blue one, there's some stuff that doesn't make sense there, and yet it makes a beautiful jersey. So yeah, I sometimes miss Thrashers designs and logos. I know Winnipeg will never wear it, so I don't know how we'll ever see Thrashers again. But at least I have it in the collection. 189. Number 188. I know people hate this jersey. There are a lot of Canuck fans that did not like this jersey. And again, Canucks, when they wear special jerseys, look at the reverse retro last year. They didn't win a game. They had the Millionaires jersey. Didn't win a game wearing it. I don't know how many games they won wearing this jersey, but it was during a time where the Canucks were kind of in free fall. So I think there's some association with that time period. But I like it. This was one of the initial offerings when the NHL decided to have a third jersey program, and it's different. The one thing with this, of course, the sublimation here and everything, the material they use for that means it's prone to pulls. It is absolutely, it's prone to pulls. You end up with holes in the jersey. I really don't wear this one very much at all. These are becoming extremely difficult to find. So while they were relatively easy to find as recently as 5 years ago, now they're really getting difficult to find. So I don't wear this outside the house. I might wear it for a video here and there, but I will make sure that this stays as undamaged as possible, because I don't know how much it's going to cost me to replace it, but I'm guessing eventually it would be a lot. Number 187. This is the current Adidas worn by the Colorado Avalanche when they're on the road. I've already shown the maroon one on the countdown. The white one does finish higher. And I like this one a lot. Again, Colorado, a design that I wasn't a huge fan of when they first brought it in, because I was a big Nordiques fan. But it grew on me over time, and here's this one in the top 200. So yeah, number 187. Number 186, it's Columbus. And this is the third jersey. So this is not a home or away. This is not the one they currently use. This is black. So the stripe here is black. And you've got the secondary here. And on this shoulder, you have the original primary. Now this one is it's an extra large. It's huge, so I really don't wear it. It was likely in storage because the shoulders, the shoulder patches are kind of warped a little bit, because again, I think it was probably in storage for a while. I got it on eBay. I remember I found this for a price that made me jump on it, even though it was an extra large. I don't remember how much it was, but I remember it was a lot less than other ones I found of this design. And this was the third that they debuted, and I said, I really hope they make that their main jersey. And then they cleaned it up a bit, and they did make it the main jersey. But I do prefer the third to their current jerseys. I think this one's pretty good. And yeah, I mean, the next time they do a reverse retro, they could use this as the kind of template for that, and who knows, right? Yeah, so not too bad. And yeah, number 187. 186. Number 185. It's Buffalo's turn, and this is a white Buffalo Sabres goat. And it's a pro player, so the neckline is different than it is on the blue one that I have that's a CCM. And because it's a pro player, much like the logos on the starters, you got to watch these. These logos, they'll bubble up and everything. So I got this one used on eBay. But it's a Mike Pekka, captain and all of that. And I remember this one didn't cost me an arm and a leg either. So sometimes and again, you know, there's minor flaws with it because it's a used jersey. But yeah, I do like this one a lot. Again, I expect to see this. They did the crossed swords with their first reverse retro with this logo on the shoulders. I would imagine we'll see some other form of this jersey the next time around when they want to do a throwback. So now that they've gone back to the right colors and design that everybody likes, they can do a throwback to this, or maybe wear it as a third, that kind of thing. But we'll see what they end up deciding on. Number 184 is this Calgary Flames. This one they wore not that long ago. At least it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it's got Blasty on the shoulders, black here, and I like it. The striping is, I think, better than what they changed to. The ones they had up until very recently, I don't like the striping on. But I like this one a lot. I was glad I got this. Another one, I got it used off eBay. And I didn't pay as much as I otherwise would have if I tried to find one brand new in mint condition kind of thing. Of course, it's a blank. And yeah, Blasty on the shoulders. I don't think that ever comes back. I don't think that would look great on their current home and away jerseys that, of course, are basically the return of their 80s design. But I don't think we're done seeing him on Flames jerseys. Just it's not going to be the main ones. But yeah, I do like this one a lot. Number 183. I really like these jerseys. I don't have one in white because CCM didn't produce one in white that I've ever been able to find. There are some replications of the white version of this jersey, but I'm glad I have the blue one. I got this one through, I think it was this one. This one I think I got through Cool Hockey. I know I had to replace one because I had a staining problem in the white, and when that happens with some of the CCMs, it's there. Nothing you can do about it. So I know this is the second one I have, but yeah, I like the striping, and I remember, finding out about this, when I started watching hockey, the Rangers had already retired this design. And I saw it on hockey cards. I was like, that's a really nice design. And then I found out Rangers fans hated it. They loathed it. So this template ended up going to the Winnipeg Jets in 1979 for the Jets coming to the NHL. That jersey hasn't shown up on the countdown. I like the Jets logo a little better. The striping is a little bit better on the Jets one. It's just minor changes. But still, this Rangers one's pretty high. And there's a number of Rangers in the top 200. Number 182. So I remember when I started really, saying, all right, I want to collect what I can. And finding out that Ottawa jerseys, pretty easy to find for cheap. And yet, I think this is a really nice design. I understand that people are happy they went back to the 2D logo instead of the 3D. There's no stripes on the bottom, but I really like the logo. I love the gold in this. I think overall it is a very nice shirt. I like the shoulder logos as well. And I think it's underrated. I think we're going to reach a point where, again, everything that's old becomes new again. And eventually we'll see this probably on a third jersey for Ottawa. But yeah, I think this is a very decent jersey. And so it's number 182. Number 181. And one of the jerseys I picked up as the channel started to grow a little bit. Toronto Maple Leafs. This, I think, is an absolutely fantastic one. This, of course, a Winter Classic jersey. Outdoor game with Detroit. And I love this. I think this is great. Toronto has some really nice classic designs, and this is one of the nice ones. I really like the logo. The striping is really nice as well. So I do like that they did the striping on the sleeves like the classic design. They didn't overdo it. Some of the older jerseys, they really overdid the striping to a ridiculous degree. This is not one of those jerseys. So it's a good place to round things out for today. And number 181. And again, very nice jersey. Like it a lot. It's just a lot of jerseys ahead of it. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just happen upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.